Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Today we are going to have last lecture on politics and the English language, and in this lecture we are going to talk about different techniques used in this essay. The essay that is written by George Orwell. First technique that he has used here is exemplification. He has used examples. Orwell provides several passages from contemporary writers and then analyzes their weaknesses. The purpose of this activity is to make his argument convincing, to provide evidence rather than mere opinion, and to help readers identify bad writing in practice. So, what effect it leaves, readers can use or they can see exactly what Orwell means by vague and ineffective language. And with the help of this use of examples, he presents the theme of importance of clarity and precision too. Second contrast, uh, throughout the essay, Orwell contrasts, shows two opposite giants, two opposite ideas. Number one is you will see clear language versus vague language. You'll see honest writing versus dishonest writing. You'll see simple words versus pretentious words. And you will see truth versus propaganda. All these are in contrast to each other. So the purpose is uh, to highlight the difference between effective and ineffective communication. The reader clearly understands which type of language Orwell supports. So, with this technique of using contrast, he presents the theme of truth versus deception. Then, third one is numeration, that is listing. The four example you can see, he mentions four major faults: dying metaphors, verbal false limbs, pretentious diction, meaningless words. Similarly, Orwell also provides us a list of 6 rules for good writing. So, listing is there in this essay. What is the purpose this listing provides or serves? Number one, it organizes the argument logically. It makes, number two, it makes the essay easy to follow. And number three, it creates a systematic analysis. Readers remember the main ideas more easily because they are listed, they are numbered. Through this technique of listing, he presents rational thinking and organization as a theme. Fourth one is direct address. If you see the example, Orwell frequently uses words. What kind of words he uses? Let's see. Yes, he uses the word you. He uses the word we. So this you and we, they are used for direct address when you address someone directly. So it creates a conversation between writer and reader. It creates a connection between writer and reader. So you feel that you are the part of that essay. It is you who's being discussed or who is being addressed. So readers feel personally involved in the discussion. So with this technique, collective responsibility for language is presented. Then fifth one is irony. If you see the example, writers often use complicated language to appear intelligent. But Orwell argues that such language frequently reveals confused thinking. It creates confusion. So, this technique exposes the contradiction between appearance and reality. It encourages readers to question supposedly sophisticated language. And with the help of irony, he shows the theme of appearance versus reality. Then the sixth one is euphemism. Orwell discusses political language that hides unpleasant realities, makes the things softer, events softer, situations softer, whereas they are not. Instead of saying innocent people were killed, politicians may use expressions such as pacification or transfer of population. So this technique shows how language can disguise truth. It reveals the manipulative nature of political discourse. So with the help of this technique, euphemism, he presents the theme of political manipulation. Then repetition. Orwell repeatedly returns to the relationship between language and thought. Different examples include repeated references to bad language, bad thinking, political dishonesty. So the purpose of repetition is to reinforce the central argument. The reader cannot miss Orwell's main message because the idea is repeated again and again. It is repeated. And this technique presents the theme that language shapes thought. Then another important technique, this is the technique number 8, that is cause and effect reasoning. Orwell argues that careless language produces careless thought, and careless thought produces careless language. So this to use cause and effect reasoning technique, the main purpose of Orwell is to show that language problems have social and political consequences. So this technique makes the essay logical and persuasive. If you see its effect, how it affects, how this technique affects the essay, so it makes the essay logical and persuasive. The reader can be persuaded easily, effectively, because he finds a cause and then the effect. So with the help of this cause and effect reasoning technique, he shows that independence of language and that language and thought, they are interdependent. They depend each other. Then ninth one is persuasive tone. Orwell does not simply describe language problems. He urges readers to change their writing habits, to persuade rather than merely inform is the purpose of this technique. He's not informing you, rather he's persuading you with the help of examples, with the help of a cause and effect. So readers are encouraged through this technique to become more critical of language. And with the help of this technique, intellectual responsibility is presented as one of the important themes. Last one is memorable statements, aphorism. Basically, an aphorism is a short statement expressing a general truth. Uh, I may be mispronouncing the word, but I hope that I'm pronouncing it correctly. If you find any problem with the pronunciation, you can also tell me. I will also check it. So, if you see examples, if thought corrupts language, language can also corrupt thought. Another one is the great enemy of clear language is insincerity. Or third one is political language is designed to make lies sound truthful and murder respectable. So the purpose of this is to condense complex ideas into memorable sentences. So how it affects, it makes the essay highly quotable and influential. So with the help of these memorable statements, the theme of language, truth, and power is presented. I hope you have understood these themes. I have tried my best to make you understand. And if you have any questions, you can inbox me. Thank you for watching.